Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So, I've decided to draw a feast. So, I was meant to draw a head this evening, guys, before dinner. But I've just decided let me just work on the hands. I want to get hands on with my sketches. That's me training again. Another joke. Another dry joke, guys. I want to get hands on with my hands. So I've decided, as the title says, how to draw a fist, a beginner's guide. So this is for those of you that missed the sketches from last week. This morning, this was the one I did of a feet. On Saturday, I think I did this one and then this one. So yeah, so you can find all this on my live replay, guys. So I have done quite a few sketches now, realistic sketches. So yeah, if you missed that, it's there for you too. If you are interested in following along or whatever, you can go and look. So anyway, guys, I decided to do a feast. There's this lovely content creator that I follow, and I find his story very intriguing. And he's actually showing how to draw a realistic fist, like someone with like a fist like this, right? Does that make sense? So I'm going to try and do this in a sketch, right? Yeah, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm using like my regular paper from from Airbeb. I got this like kids drawing paper from there. So let's just dive into it because I want to get this in before dinner time. So, hi guys, hi. You can always say hi. Oh, let me warm myself up, guys. Warm myself up. The artist is back again. Anyway, guys, so I'll be using this HB pencil because he said to do very faint lines. So I'm going to pause what I'm watching because I'm actually watching him do it. Hi, guys. Pause. So, okay, so let's start. So he said use very faint lines because these are just guidelines. So bear with. And I'm also going to use my ruler because I'm rubbish with trying to get a steady hand. So I'm going to use my ruler for this, but I need to move this closer to me. So yeah, so he said draw kind of like maybe a hexagon. I don't know what you guys call it, but I want to try and make it the same. So I'm going to do here. It said very thin lines. So I'm using a HB pencil because they said this is good for like outlines. And then he did one here. So how many did I do here? So I did 10 there. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm literally just following what this guy says. He said this is a beginner easy way to draw a fist. So if you're new on here, guys, my name is Sasha and I'm on a sketching marathon. Next week, Monday, is actually a year since I discovered I could sketch, guys. A year, how time flies. So basically, he says to do this, but I'm just using a ruler, guys. So I'm just following his lines, and he said to make them lighter. So any of you that if you want to join in, fine, because it's live, so it's slow pace. And I think that's why I decided to do this live, guys, because it's so slow pace that you can actually just copy it along. Oh my god, this face looks very big. So I think I need to reduce the length, guys. Yeah, it looks very, I don't know. Yeah, so I think I got 10 here. So I think I need to kind of stop here. As 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 2, 1, 2, 3. So I think I'll stop here because it's too long. Hi guys, hi. How was your day? Did you guys have a good, what's today, Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. I'm just going to reduce some of this line, guys. So this artist actually said this is a beginner friendly way to draw a fist, but he said to do very light lines. So bear with me if you can't see it. So I'm actually using a ruler, guys, because I'm not as pro as him. So I would advise anyone that is a beginner to also use a ruler, because that way you kind of like get kind of like almost exact measurements, or else I think it will just make you really frustrated if you don't use a ruler. I don't know, for people like me. So I think this one is a bit curvy, so I'm just going to do thin line, because yeah, I will adjust this bit. Hi guys, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Lindbergz. My name is Sasha. For any of you that care to know, my name is Sasha. So this one goes high up like this. So this artist says this is a very easy way to draw a fist. So I'm just doing light sketch because he says to do it light, but this one is a bit curved, so I'm going to go back in and just do the curved line that he did. So I'm actually doing the guideline to start with. Let's see if it's that easy to do. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you squint, you will see it. So I'm just removing this straight line here. So he says to do this, and then after that he says to do a circle here. So I'm just going to do a circle here. Hey guys. And also practice makes perfect. So that's why I think kind of like I'm enjoying doing all this, because the more I practice, hopefully I get perfect. And there's something he said in one of his videos, the artist that I'm actually recreating his sketch. He says that no one was born to be an artist. So it does mean that we all have an artist, is it artistness in us? Because he said no one was born an artist. So maybe I just didn't know that anyone can actually draw. So I'm just doing a circle here. I'm trying to replicate his circle. Hey guys, hey. Feel free to say hello if you want to. And I know his circle fell in here. I had to mute the sound, guys, so I'm just kind of going by what I can see, because he actually explains as he goes. So he said to draw a circle here, which I have drawn as close as possible. Right? Just need to remove this here. So guys, I was actually meant to draw a face this evening, but I just thought, like, I've been losing my touch lately. I suppose maybe it's because of this sketching marathon thing. Maybe it's just too much for me. I don't know. So I just decided, okay, I saw this one and he says easy way to draw a fist. So I was like, why not try this one instead? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to reduce this circle, guys. Mine looks very much. Feel free to sketch along. Feel free to say hi as well. Hi, guys. So I'm trying to reduce that circle because it's a lot. I've been struggling lately, guys. I don't know, to do these sketches. I don't know, it just feels like I'm like taking on too much. It feels like I'm just taking up too much. Like maybe I should just, after this week, perhaps I should just leave the realistic body parts aside and go for optical illusion. So I think next week my sketching whatever would be optical illusions, because I do like optical illusions. I love magic, guys. Do you know what's interesting? I've been looking into lots of magic tricks as well, and so yeah, so I think I'll probably go live sometime, and we do like a marathon magic trick session where we learn magic tricks. So I'm not going to do a trial run of any magic trick. So I've been watching a lot of content creators showing how magic is done, but I don't like to do like trial run. I want to do it live with you guys. So I think when I kind of have a pause from sketching, I think I will do magic tricks next. After optical illusions, because I think after body parts, I'll do optical illusions. And then after that, we sketch lots of optical illusions, and then we do magic tricks. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe, because there's so much I want to try. There's so much in my bucket list, guys. So he says to do that, and then he then says to do a straight line here. I'm still going to use this ruler, guys. So he says to do a straight line, but I think he started with here. So let me just do this one here. So I'm just going to do here first. So I think he's trying to like do the, what they call it. He left a little space though. So I think I'm just gonna do from here. And then he did a U. Let's see what he did. Okay, so he did kind of like a boat here. Hi guys, hi. Drop down here. I actually like this guy's sketches, guys. I really like. I've been looking into his sketches. There's so much. He's got similar things that I would want to do, and I can't wait to show you guys if it's easy or not. I just can't wait to explore all that. And then he says, I think this is to do the knuckle, right? So we do the first dome here. So we're going to do the first dome here. And then the second dome here. I don't know if this line here is actually too long, guys. I think this line that I did here was meant to drop down more. I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep going. So he did here. Hi guys, hi. Yeah, I know you say she's back again. She's back again with another sketch. Does she ever stop sketching? Right? Sasha, do you ever stop sketching? No, because I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it, guys. So I'm just like erasing here. Hey. Okay, so it says to do this. I trust the process, guys. So many times I've doubted this, but I've trusted the process. So guys, after this week, I think we will do some optical illusions, and then we probably will do some magic tricks, and then after the magic trick, we would then do some more sketches, but this time will be like Halloween sketches, because Halloween is one of my favorite time. So I think this is supposed to be kind of like a wrist, a thumb going this way, right? So he does down here. Still trying to drop it down. I think mine is actually too big to this thing, but it says to use light lines. So bear with me if you guys can't see it. I'm just using light lines, and then he goes down there. Remove your hands, remove your hands. Oh, remove your hands. Okay, so he then takes this one down here. I love, guys, I absolutely love arts now, because I think I can already see the hands. And guys, I haven't done a trial run. I literally just saw this few seconds before I came live, and I think that's the excitement of it all, is that it's not planned. I actually had in mind to do a face, so this wasn't planned. I saw it and I was like, wow, I want to try this. I want to challenge myself, so I don't want to go for the easy stuff. I'm really loving it. So yeah, so he says to do kind of another one here. So I think this is supposed to be a knuckle as well. So we'll do another knuckle here. So I actually used a ruler to help me. So if you're one of those people that kind of feel very nervous with lines, yeah, I think it's not bad to use a ruler. I used the ruler to get the right measurement. So yeah, but I think I can see the knuckles and everything now. It's really interesting. And also using the right pencil. So HB pencil is what I'm using. Don't worry, you guys will see it soon. You will see it soon. So he says to draw that there, and then he drew another one. Slow down, slow down. And then he drew another one, kind of like dropping down here. I can actually see the hands, guys. And why did I choose this fist? Because this signifies to me empowerment. This signifies power, strength, and that's really what I'm craving for my community, for my tribe. I want us to be able to have that strength, to be able to empower each other. And I suppose when I saw this fist, I was like, yeah, that's it. I've got to do this, because every sketch I do tells a story, and I always want to do something that will tell a story, guys. So this to me is for you guys. Is hopefully, if I succeed in doing this, every time you look at this sketch, it probably reminds you of stay strong, go out there and do whatever it is that you've been putting off. And like this guy says, the artist that I'm actually replicating his art, he says that everyone was born to draw. You just need to like practice. And I actually heard that quote today. Everyone was born to draw. So I'm just gonna drop down here. And let me see, just need him out of the way. Move. And then he goes down here. So he says to do small thin lines. So bear with. Hi, Jerome Edits. Hi. How are you? So yeah, so everyone is born to draw. We just need to practice. That was what the guy says, and that kind of like really empowered me. Like, yeah. So because all these times I've been wondering, how did I just not know that I can draw? But hearing him say that, now I now know. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. I've been on a sketching marathon, so it's quite relaxing. It's been frustrating, but also relaxing. So I'm good. Thank you for asking, Jerome. Thank you. You're new on here. I don't think I've seen you here. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sasha. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, it's I'm doing kind of like trying to recreate hacks that people kind of share on social media. Less than a year ago, I found out that I could sketch, and ever since then I've been sketching. So yeah, so feel free to sketch along as well. So yeah, so he did the little finger here, which is, he took it back this way. So it's meant to be the smallest one, right? So I'm just going to curve it here. But guys, I can actually see the fist. I can actually see the fist now. So he did this. So if you squint, you probably will see what he's trying to do. It's actually amazing. It's literally amazing. And then he then goes, stop. Then he then goes here, and then he kind of like does like a, oh guys, I'm confused now. So I think he takes more out this way. So he brings it out, and then he, over this fist, he then does like a curve, right? He does a curve here, like so. Yeah. So he does a curve there and then he then brings it down. So I think he's trying to recreate, like he's trying, like literally, guys, I can actually see it. I can see it. I can see it says the, I can see it. But let me not get too cocky now, because every time I get too excited, it just falls flat on my face. So he goes down here. So apparently this is a beginner friendly way to draw a fist. So if I can draw this, then anyone can draw this, guys. That's how I see it. So it is looking like a fist. If you squint, you probably see it. Art is all about imagination. Use your eyes as well, right? So now he's doing, I think, the knuckles. Okay, stop. So now he's doing the knuckles. So he goes, okay. So he goes here. He raises it up. So every, yeah, so he goes up here. And then where this stops is where he drops down. So he drops down here. Right? And then he goes back up again. Kind of like Jack and Jill went up the hills. And then there should be another marking here. Right? So there should be one here. How did I get here? Now I'm getting confused. So here, so I need to like raise this one a little bit up, like so. Or should I just drop this down? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't think the knuckle is not meant to be round. It's meant to be kind of a weird round shape. But this looks easy, guys. It says beginner friendly way to draw a fist, and it does look easy, guys. It does look easy. So I give him credit for this. So I think I just need to adjust this. That's why he said very thin lines. I'm obsessed with this artist, guys. I'm obsessed with his sketches. I don't know if I'm allowed to call the artist's name on here, so I'm just gonna, but I'm obsessed with it. So then he goes back up the hill. That's how it feels. Up the hill, just, and then he goes back down. Nah. So he goes back down the hills like so. No. I just need to remove some more. Hello, it is me you're looking for. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your... I don't know the words, guys. But I just like to sing. Even though I know I'm rubbish at singing. So then he does this. So I think he's trying to do the knuckle, because he then goes up here, which is what I've just done. Hello, it is me you're looking for. And then he carries on. So he then does kind of like, oh, okay, he goes down there, and then here he goes up, and then he does kind of like a T, like a triangle here. It does kind of like a triangle here. But guys, I can actually see the fist. I'm not kidding. Like, I can actually see it. So he goes down here and then he drops it. So I think he drops it up to here. So I'm just gonna do this. I can actually see it. Hello. It is me you're looking for. I don't know the words to the song, but I just like to sing to help me relax and not get stressed. Hello, it is me you're looking for. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. I have no idea how the song goes, but I just like to sing, sing, sing. So yeah, so he did this. But guys, I can actually see. God, this my pseudogum is like evaporating. I can actually see the face, guys. I can see clearly now. The sketch is coming along. I can see all the obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a good sketch. And this autumn day, I can see clearly now. I can actually see. So now he now says to just slow down. He says try and do it in like one confident stroke, right? So now we're going to, now the magic starts, guys. So let me just give you guys a few minutes to just let this sink. Do you think it's sunk? Can you envision the finger? Yeah, I can actually. So he says be confident. So that's why I'm psyching myself now. And so we are going to do the, what do you call it, the thumb, this one here. So how did he do it now? Okay, so hold on, I just need to like back a bit. So now what did he do? Okay, so he did kind of like a curve. He did a curve here. He did a curve there, guys. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't no mountains high enough. So he did a curve there, and then he starts to go down. Okay, so he did a curve, and then he goes down a bit. He says to do confident strokes. Guys, but I don't think I'm that confident to do it in one stroke. So he did there, and then he just drops down. So ain't no mountains high enough, ain't no rivers low enough to keep you from loving me. Ain't no mountains high enough, ain't no rivers low enough. So he did this. He said confidence strokes, but I'm not that confident. Okay, so I've done that bit, and then what's next? Okay, so he then goes up here and just does this, right? And then he does more. So he then goes here, he goes here, and he does another kind of like L, soft L shape. So I'm gonna do like this, and then he then does one here. So he goes back down, wow, this actually looks like a wrist, like a fist, sorry. And then he goes down here. It's actually really easy, guys. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it, guys. It looks easy-ish. So he goes down here. So I think I'm meant to follow his lines. So I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't know if my if I should just go down or just carry on like this. I don't know, maybe my whatever was too much. So I'm just gonna go down this way. So he just takes it down. So meaning I can just erase here. Then it becomes softer. But I think the ruler actually helped me, guys. It actually did. You think you own whatever land you land on. Mother Earth is just a thing. But I know every tree. Okay, he actually went outside the line, guys. Just a little bit to make it more curvy. I can actually see him do this. And then he goes here. And then he keeps going out until he gets here. So he actually kind of like, yeah, he went softer. But I think mine is now too much. Mine is too straight. So he goes in. And then out like so. Hi guys, hi. And then he then carries on. So guys, this is my first time doing this. I never thought I could actually do this fist one. When I saw it, I was like, I've got to try it out. But it does look, it's looking fine. So then he goes, so basically those guidelines, he kind of goes in here. And does a softer, like so. Damn, I think I've destroyed it by doing that too much. That's the good thing about this one, guys. You can use it to just tap. And then he's just trying to like define this shape now. So yeah, so I just go in here. And so he's just darkening the guideline like that. I can show. I don't know that song. Take you on the wonder over sideways and under. Run a magic carpet right on you. A new fantastic place. So I think he's making a fist. Oh, I think mine is supposed to be like not bendy, not. This one looks like an egg. I think I need to remove a bit here. It's meant to be like flat down, but yeah, I can actually see the fist, guys. When you do your fist like this, that's what I'm trying to recreate here. So yeah, so the knuckle here is not meant to be round like I did, which makes sense now. So I just need to envision that. So I just need to envision it here. Take you wonder by wonder over sideways and under on a magic carpet right on my days. This fist is supposed to be shorter. What have I done? Do you think I'm meant to reduce it? No, because it's I think here is meant to be a bit down here. Yeah, because hold on, guys. So it's meant to go down like this. I'm trying to like give another line here. So I think it's meant to go down because I don't know. I'm just thinking now. Because this one is kind of longer and then this one is meant to be shorter. Right? So if it comes down here, then this one can come down here. Right? So if it comes down here, and then this one, when I take it up, it can just go this way. And come down here. Oh, guys. This one looks too... It looks too much. It's too much space. I knew something could go wrong. I just knew it. It's just this one that's bothering me. So this goes this way, I can see. And his line drawing goes down here. Right? So I need to like take this part off. It's too much. Have I got another eraser? There's actually too much. I'm just going to erase a bit off. I suppose using that ruler now backfired on me. Should have just used my common sense. So he did this, and then he did this. So with that in mind, then I can then do this. just a little dome shape here, and then it falls down here, and then this one starts up here, and this one goes kind of like that, yeah, and then outwards here, and then it just goes it's meant to go outside here. Oh, Sugar's Bell. If I'm going by exactly what he did, then mine is slightly too tall. Guys, if I'm going by that, I think it's slightly too tall. Because based on his stuff, it's meant to start here. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to erase this top bit. Let's just erase this top bit and come back again. Sometimes following the master does not work, does it? Like following the artist, like, I don't know, you have to also use your eyes. I followed him, but then I used the erasers, like a ruler, and it actually didn't work. So I'm going to do another way, guys. So because I know this was where he started, so he did kind of like stroke here, and then kind of like, but then this is meant to be a little bit outwards, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it does. I can just, I knew I should have measured these knuckles, guys. I should have measured it. Okay, so this like this, and then now I can actually take this one and oh, Sugar's Bell. Not happy with this. When would I ever have a sketch that just goes to plan, like just from beginning to end? There's always going to be something, even though I kind of use the ruler for it. There's always something. I suppose that's life. There's always something in the way of life, right? Success. There's always something in the way. So I'm just gonna drop it down here and then take it down here. I'm just trying to correct my mistake. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Right? Yeah. There's nothing else I can do. It will be fine. It's supposed to be like this. So this one can be really big, right? Which is that one that I'm struggling with. And then this one too is allowed to be big, right? So this is what I'm aiming for. So yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, guys. And then he went in here as well. So if I do my fist, this is the bowl, so it should be actually touching. So okay, so do this, and then what did he do? So he took this one down like so, and then when he comes here, it makes it curve down, and then he takes it down like so, right? And then he does the same with this one. So this one, I'm just going to make it a bit softer, and it does the same thing. But I don't know if this one is too, well, it's, to me, it looks the same size. So I'm just going to do the same here. So he goes in here like so, just to give that knuckle, and then he takes it in, right? So I can actually reduce just slightly, a little bit. And then here goes like so. And then what else did he do? So he then goes in to get this in as well. So he does another thing here like so. Like so, right? And then he takes this one. I think mine is too deep in. It should be stopping there. So like that, right? But then I think he goes that way, but then he also goes, so where he goes this way, and then he also goes that way, down a bit more. Like that. Okay, and then he highlighted here as well, so the knuckles. So I just need to adjust where these knuckles are, because this one now goes another feather here, and this one goes there. So I just need to adjust the knuckle. And then this one stops here. So yeah, I think I'm on the right track now. Hi guys, hi. It's a beautiful day. So yeah, I think I can see. Yes, I can actually see, guys. So I corrected my mistake, and I think I can actually see now. But as soon as I'm confident with this the way it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and just darken here. So I would say the ruler actually helped me, but you also have to use your eyes, which is what I did. And I also used my fist, guys. So if this is my fist, then I kind of used it to try and help me as well. Hi guys, hi. So I'm just gonna do this because I'm happy with this. So guys, this is the first time I'm doing this. I don't do any trial run. I basically just see something and then I'm like, okay, I've got to do it. So if you squint now, you'll probably see the fist, right? That's the beauty of sketching, guys. It amazes me every day. So this guy says it's a beginner's way of sketching, and I am actually amazed, guys. I'm literally amazed. So now he's kind of like doing some lines here. So kind of like when those lines that you have in your hands. So that's what I'm doing now. So I think he kind of went in and darkened there, if I'm not mistaken. So this circle here, he actually brings it up a bit. So that's the guideline there, but he then goes here and he does the circle to tie into this. Right? Like so. Because I can see that. And then this one stops there. And then he just basically follows the line here. But he does kind of like a sharper straight line. And then he then drops it down. So sharper straight line like that. And then he does a curve like this, right? So that's, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And then he then does the wrist, or the wrist line. Stay. So this curve thing here stops. I need to move it a bit more. And then he goes, so here he does kind of like an S. He does an S, then he brings this down. So with this one, he kind of like goes like this. And then he just brings it down, right? Like so. And then he does some weird, okay, he's trying to give the vein, you know, your bone, sorry, your skeletal bone. He does that here. I'm literally doing every single line he's done, because there must be a reason why he does this. So he's giving the fist kind of like skeleton, and then he goes here, and then he drops this one down. And then he drops it down. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Oh, great. Trust me to have given my hands extra flesh. It's meant to be a straight line. So yeah, it's actually, it's magic. It's magic, guys. So I'm going to get my hands on magic as well. I'm going to be doing life magic tricks. All those tricks that people say it's easy, I'm gonna try it. So I can't wait to do that bit. So now he kind of just went in where the guideline is and he kind of did some lines like this and kind of like making it look a bit rough. So let me see what he does. Okay, so the next thing he does is he gives here a fingernails as well. So he does. So he does the fingernail there. And then he just gives some more crease. Kind of tries to make it a bit rough. And he goes here. Okay. I'm not missing a bit, guys. I am going to go exactly how he did it. So I'm just giving it like he's trying to, like, you know, your hands have all these veins and stuff like that. So he's just trying to do that. And that's what I'm doing. And then he goes back here and he gives, where's that one? Where's that one? This one. He goes back here, he does another one here. And he does one here as well. I think I've done that one. Yeah, I've done that one. So then he carries on shading. So wait, okay, so this then becomes a knuckle, which is so interesting because that's like your knuckle here, right? So yeah, so that becomes a knuckle. That is so interesting, guys. So I think this guideline, I need to remove that as well, but he actually didn't remove that guideline. So maybe when I shade, I'll shade into it. So he then says to shade. It says to shade the left sides of the hands. So this is how it is now, guys. Just in case if you want to check out this step before I start shading. So I'm just also going to take a picture of this. Now, I'll just carry on shading. Let's just do it to the end. So he says to shade, and I'm going to use my 4B pencil to start shading. So, and then then you see the final product. I still need to learn how to shade, guys. So after this week, I think we're going to do something else next week. I think I'm going to do something else for life next week. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there because I go back to school on Monday. Fingers crossed. So I think, so yeah, he does some more lines here. Oh, this is just the lines that I can already see there. So 4B for shading. I'll use a cotton swab to like kind of darken it, and then I'll show you guys. So if I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying to focus on this. Feel free to say hello or just watch along, whichever one. I don't know if mine will be as exactly as his though. Let's see. So he darkened here. So he said the left side of the fist, you need to like shade all that. I'm doing like soft shading because I'm going to probably blend it in. So every part of the fingers that is on the left side is what I'm doing. And then I'll blend. Left side, left side. So left side is here. Left side is here. I think he's trying to create a shadow this way, right? I can show you the world, shining shimmers and splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last get your head desires? A whole new world. I think I'm going to remove this line here because he actually said very thin lines, and this one is really bugging me here. A whole new world, a new fantastic place to be. It's crystal clear, and let me share this whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring tempo. I don't know the words, guys, so bear with if you hear something very different from what I'm singing. Disclaimer, I do not know the words to what I'm singing. A whole new world, dazzling place to be. Now that I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. Let me share this whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, sorry, tempo, it's a world and endless. So he actually says to shade the left side of the fist. So that's what I'm trying to do softly because I'm going to blend there. Magic ride, a whole new world, a dazzling place to be. Trying to do this knuckle to be a bit lighter so you can see it. Ish. It's crystal clear. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. There's no no one to tell us no where to go. So he says to shade here, and I'm just doing what he's done, trying to recreate exactly how he shaded it, and then we can blend, and then perhaps you guys can see. So would I say this is an easy way to draw a fist? Yes, it is. So this artist did an amazing job. So this is a beginner's way, and he was right about it. He was right about it. He was right. And I think he also shaded here as well. So don't worry, guys. I'm going to blend with what I know how to use. He said you can use a cotton swab or a tissue. I think I'll use a cotton swab, guys, to blend. A whole new world, a dazzling place to do. No one can tell us no, or where to go. I say we'll only dreaming on you. World, a dazzling place to be. No one can tell us no. So now let me blend with my cotton swab. I think I've got a clean one here. Let's blend so we can see what's happening. Because he also used like an eraser to kind of give it some touches as well, so I'm going to do that. Especially this place that when I kind of shaded, it's kind of a bit bent. Unbelievable story. Indescribable feeling, sorry time. A whole new world. Let's remove the second line there. So he says to blend. He says shade from the left, which is what I've just done. And I'm trying to blend, guys. I really need to learn how to blend, because I don't know. There's no place to be. Now that I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. And let me share this whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings are damn. Need to remove this guideline here. A whole new world, a dazzling place to be. No one can tell us no, where to go. I say we'll all. So I'm just shading, but I can see the hack actually works, guys. The hack actually works. It works. Is a hard knock life for us. Is a hard knock life. It actually works, guys. I'm just trying to make it as messy as possible. trying to make it as messy as possible. Da 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 da. So, what do you guys think? So the left side is meant to be darker, which I think I've tried my best to blend as much as possible there. I don't know if you guys can see it though. Can you see? It's becoming a feast, right? Let me turn it this way. So this is meant to be this line here, and in that line there's also meant to be shading. For us, it's a hard knock life. For us, steady breezes, we get steady pictures. So he also said to use pseudo gum. So what do you guys think? Does this look like a fist? Personally, I can see a fist, guys. Yeah, I can actually see a fist. But then I think I still need to put some dark stuff in here. I still need to make here a bit dark. Like this in here. Here is meant to be dark as well. I think also using the right pencil is key. That's why I always put my pencils on display here so that you guys can see what I'm using, because I think using the right one is key to getting the right sketch. So here. Oh, this one's actually a good one, guys. I'm actually impressed. So if you're a beginner or someone that's never drawn before, try this out and let me know in the comment section if it actually worked for you, because this is the first time I'm doing this and it's actually worked, guys. So I'm just going to, because I can see my lines are very like very stabbed in, like tapped in. So I'm just going to try and use this and just soften the sketch a bit. I don't want to have to spoil it though. But I can see his is not like all straight, so I'm just gonna do this just to soften these lines. So just to soften it, I'm using the 4B pencil. So I need to remove this guideline here. Which is the guideline now? I don't know. There is a guideline here that I need to remove. It's this one. That's why he actually said to do soft guidelines. So I'll use the 4B. Oh, sugar as well. To just try and soften this line. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I'm just looking at the artist and how his lines are. I'm just going in with this. Because he actually doesn't see. Just softening the lines. Hey, hi guys. So I'm just softening these lines, like so. But yeah, this hack actually worked, guys. Apart from like these two fingers or thumbs or whatever, I actually struggled with. But I basically what I did was I did this to my fist and then I kind of used this to like correct my mistakes. But this was actually good. So I can't wait, to be honest, I can't wait to try most of this guy's sketch. I've been using like random hacks that I see, like people's hacks, but I think this guy's own is actually really easy. So I don't know, a bit easy. So I think I'm going to try and recreate as much of his sketch as possible. And I also like his backstory. So, and this one is for you guys. This is for my tribers. This is for you. Read whatever you want to it, but to me this is about empowering each other. I hope that this sketch actually empowers you to go out and do anything that you've had in your bucket list that you've been reluctant to do. Go out there and do it. So I'm just trying to soften this dark line, guys, because I think I went all like Terminator on it and kind of went really deep with it. I don't know if that's what artists would do, but I'm just doing it. Like I said, I'm not trained artist. I only discovered art almost a year ago. So Monday is 1 year since I picked up the pencil and I did my first sketch, which was Jerry from Tom from Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom, right? Tom is the cat. Yeah. I did that whilst I was bored in class. And ever since then, I kind of like been drawing. And this artist actually said something on his one of his sketches. He said, everyone was born to draw. You just don't know it yet. So I would encourage everyone to try and see if they can actually draw. Because to me, this is so fulfilling, guys. It gives me so much joy when I look back at my sketch and I'm like, wow, did I actually do this? And when you think people, don't ever expect people to give you praises. Give yourself praise. Every little wins that you get, just tap yourself and say, wow, I've done well today. Even if it's just taking a walk that you would not usually do, just say, wow, I'm happy, I'm proud of myself for doing it. Just those little wins, to me personally, the little wins are what keeps me, just makes me really happy. Don't wait for people to compliment you. Compliment yourself. When you dress, you're like, wow, I look good today. Yeah, do it. I do it, and if I don't look good, I'll say it to myself as well. Damn, Sasha, you don't look yourself. I haven't looked myself, but I still celebrate the little wins, guys. So I'm just kind of making the lines blurry there. Maybe that's what artists do, guys. I don't know. Every day I'm kind of like learning a lot about art. Every day there's something new about shading. So yeah, so I think I'm done with this, right? Hi guys, hi. I know he said to also use eraser to kind of do some dab, right? So I'm still going to just, because I think it still looks a bit white. I don't think it's supposed to look white, but then I know he used eraser, so I'm just giving some more veins, and then we just blend. It says shade the left hand side of the fingers. What do you guys think? Does it look like a fist? Does it look like a solid fist? Just going to do some more crease lines here. Kind of like double lines. Just shade here. It's a beautiful day. So I'm just going to put some more veins here, because I can see he had some veins here as well. Some veins going, and then shade. Yeah. And so when you do this, there should be some lines up here. Yeah, there should be some lines up here as well, like crease, like so. And then there should be kind of like crease there, and then here there should be crease there as well. Yeah, so this is just trying to make some crease everywhere, and then blend. Hi guys. Yeah, I think this is good enough for a first attempt, guys. So this was my first attempt to do this. I literally, I think I only watched the video once on what he was saying because I had to mute it. So this was the first attempt, and so would I say this is beginner friendly? Yes, it is actually. I think anyone can do this, but I think the trick is to use a ruler to at least help you. So basically, I used a ruler to get this shapes because he did like kind of like shapes here. So I would leave this on replay as well. So anyone that missed it and wants to do this in slow motion can actually do it, guys. So that's why I'm doing the lives as well, just in case if you want a slow paced way of doing learning how to do this. So I think he also did, I forgot to put this one here. Yeah, like so. His fingernails. Yeah, so he did do that there. So use the right pencil, guys. So for this sketch, I've used HB for the outline, the first sketch, light ones, and then I've used 4B to I've used 4B for shading, and I've got this Fibocastle pseudo gum that I'm going to use now because I know he said just use some what they call it, eraser to just dab, so it just makes it look natural as possible. So that's what I'm going to do now because I know he did this. So that's basically after using this to kind of like get all the shades in. And also here I'm just going to try and make it a bit white and less white, right? Because I read somewhere that you have to make all the sketch like white as well. So I'm going to do the same for here. So where the knuckles are, I'm going to try and darken that as well. I use the 4B to get some more shades in here, just light shades, because I can see in his hair is quite dark, even here as well where this flesh thing is quite dark, right? Yeah, so I'm just going to darken it. And then blend. Guys, it's so windy today. It's like really rainy and windy. Feels like the wind is coming in here. And I've got the fan on as well. It's autumn, guys, and I've got my fan on. How weird is it, right? So I'm going to use this 4B to soften these knuckles. Art has really taught me a lot, guys. Patience. It's taught me patience. It's taught me sometimes to trust the process. So there's some knuckles that are meant to be here, but they're not visible enough. I need to blend it in. So the left side of the hand is meant to be darker, so I'm just going back and just darkening it more, and then I'll just blend it. Guys, I need to learn how to like shade. Yeah, so this is my first time doing this, and I'm actually happy with it, guys. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm just darkening here more. can see clearly now. Rain is gone. I can see all obstacles. Yeah, and here as well. I think wherever the knuckles are needs to be a bit darker. Because I've not had my dinner yet and it's almost 8 o'clock. I don't usually eat very late. But I thought this one was going to be a quick one. But I'm happy to do this. After this, I'll have something to eat. Hope you guys are having a very good Tuesday, if that's what today is. You know, I don't even know what today is. Sometimes I think it's Monday. So I'm just going to blend more. I'm trying to make it a bit rougher. Yeah, I'm happy with this, guys. I'm happy with it. And then here as well. Trying to soften here and also create a shadow. And just can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be bright, bright day, sunny day. So I'm going to use the eraser now, guys. I think I'm done with this blending thing. I think my hand is enough there. And then another here, also one here. So now I'm just going to use this to create some illusion. I think. So to just use this to roughen it a bit. Hi guys, hi. I'm still here. I'm just giving it some nice finishing touches, and then we wrap up. Because I noticed that the artist sketch is not like proper straight lines the way mine is. So I'm just trying to create like a shadow in every stroke that I've done. I don't know if I'm meant to do that, but I'm just doing it. Hi guys, hi. Oh hi late love arts and animation. Thank you so much. Thanks for that. So yeah, so I think the artist I actually tried to recreate this from did a good job. This is a beginner's, definitely a beginner because I'm a beginner and this is my first attempt. Hi late love arts. This is actually my first time doing this, or I 10 minutes ago I decided to do this sketch. And so yeah, so I'm on my platform. I tend to like try out things that people say is it's a quick one or easy to do stuff. It's neither cooking or sketching. And this week I've been on, or last week I've been on a sketching marathon, and this is the finished product of the artist that I tried to recreate his art. So he says it's a beginner's draw a fist, easy drawing lesson for beginners. And yeah, so anyone that wants to try this, go ahead and try it. So I've used a 4B pencil and a 2B HB pencil. So I use the HB to start when the outlines, and then I use this one for the shading. And because I've not got my blending stump, I use the cutting board. Thank you so much, Lath. Thank you. Thanks. So yeah, so I use this to blend. I also use the ruler to start with, guys. So to start with, he says to make some shapes that way, and that way. I don't know if you call it a hexagon. So that was what I used as the shape, and then and then a circle as well. So I also did a circle, which is where this thing is. There was a time I panicked when I was to do this top bit here. I panicked, so I had to do a fist. So when I did my fist, I could actually see where my mistake was. So that's what I've done. And yeah, so he then says to use a what they call it, an eraser to just dab to make it a little bit rough. So that's what I'm going to do now, guys. Just dab, and then that's it. Welcome on here for live. Welcome, because I think you're new on here. Welcome to my tribe. So yeah, so I was actually saying before that I think after this week I'll take a break from, maybe like a 2-day break from sketching hacks, and we'll try magic tricks, guys. So I think I'll probably do the magic tricks live. Let's see if all these magic tricks are easy as they say it is. So maybe next week I'll do that. I don't know yet, but I did see quite a lot of like magic tricks ideas come up on my Facebook feed, and I was like, why not try that? I've never done magic in my life. Just like sketching, guys. I haven't done sketching until last year. I didn't even know I could actually sketch. And now that I discovered that I can sketch, I've been sketching. But then, like this artist says, the artist that I'm replicating his sketch, he actually says that everybody is born to sketch or to draw. You just don't know it yet. You just need to like push yourself. And so clearly, we are all born to sketch. So yeah, so that's it. And thank you so much for the nice comments, Leif. Thank you for everyone that's joined in. And tomorrow we'll continue on our live sketches. So I tend to do spontaneous sketch, guys, so I don't usually kind of like time when I need to sketch. So but sometime tomorrow I probably will do another marathon sketch. So basically sketch in the morning and sketch in the afternoon or in the evening. So you can you can subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification, so that way you get a notification whenever I go live, which these days I'm enjoying doing live, guys. I am actually enjoying it. So this sketch, why did I pick this one? This one is for my tribes. This is for you guys because this is a feast of empowerment. I hope mine shows it's a strong feast. It's to empower anyone that has got lots of bucket list of things and think they will not be able to do it, and go out and do it, because I'm a living kind of like testimony that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. This year I have actually done quite a lot of things that I didn't think I would do, like for example get into the swimming pool. I never knew at the age of 42 I can actually get into a pool and not get scared. I'm learning to swim, or I actually did well on my first pool session thing. So I'll continue with that. I have so much on my bucket list, like cycling. I'm old, I think, but I think I can still try to cycle. In Sweden here, everyone cycles, guys. So that's one of my top bucket lists. But I think what's been holding me back is I do need a 3-wheel cycle. So as soon as I can get myself a 3-wheel cycle, I'll share that journey with you guys as well. Me learning how to cycle. I've always wanted to do long tennis as well. And winter is almost here now. We're in fall. I missed that window this year, but next year I probably will do long tennis as well. I've always wanted to do that. When I was younger, I used to run a lot. I used to like sports. I used to like football. I was almost like a tomboy. So yeah, so I used to like all that, like physical activities. So I would love to do that again next year. So I've got lots to share with you guys, and me sharing it is to show that we can do this. So this feast, to me, when I saw this sketch, I knew I had to do it, because this is about empowering people. And I want my platform to be a platform where I can empower everyone that stops by. And even if you feel you can't do it, try it. YouTubing, I never thought I could do YouTubing, guys. I'm a self-proclaimed introvert, and I like to be in my own space, but YouTubing has really given me confidence to smile, to kind of like walk on the streets without feeling nervous. Like I used to feel so nervous that I start to like have watery palm, or even to talk to people I used to feel so nervous. But then when I do, I'm kind of loud, so people may mistake me for an extrovert, but I am actually an introvert. So I have learned so much from YouTubing, guys. I've learned so much, and I hope that this will inspire you guys. If any of you are like looking into like going into YouTubing and you're like hesitating, go out and do it, try it. And to me, it's been a positive one. So now I'm going to sign because I need to go and have something to eat, and this is for you guys, my tribe. So I'm gonna write for my tribers, love at the Lindbergz. So that's it, guys, and I need to date it as well. So today's 16th. It's today's 16th. When I drew earlier this morning, I swear, did I put, oh yeah, I did put 16, guys. So this was what I did this morning. I did a foot. I thought I actually put 16, guys. So today is the 16th of September. And in the morning, guys, I drew a foot. I had ups, I had downs, but I succeeded. And this evening, I've done a feast. And this one is for you guys, my tribers. I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your likes, your comments. Thank you to Jerome. Thank you to Leif. Loves for the comments. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll wrap up now, and tomorrow morning there will be an amazing sketch. I just don't know what I'm going to sketch yet. I keep saying I'm going to sketch a head, like there's a head hack that I've been seeing, but every time now on my feed I keep seeing lips. I think I'll probably sketch a lips, guys, because this sketch that I did, I've done this one, I did this on Saturday. Let me show you the worst sketch that I did this week, guys, aside the nose, this one. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll come back and I'll resketch a lip. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And this was another one that I sketched yesterday that I wasn't really happy with. So I think I'm going to give eyes a break for now and come back to it later. But yeah, anyway, we'll see tomorrow, guys. So that's it. That's it for today's sketch with me, Sasha. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. If you want to join me, join me. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.